Coffee may be my sole diet for the next 2 weeks. Hi friends, my name is Nathan. I'm a first year pharmacy student at the University of Waterloo. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back to my channel. It's that time of the year again. It's final season, and I'm here with exam diary round 2. So 4 months ago, I posted my first exam diary, which went viral, and I'm here to take you on another emotional roller coaster. If you haven't seen my winter exam diary, I will link it above here. This exam diary is gonna follow the same process. I have a week before my exam season starts. This video is gonna be a before finals. Next week is gonna be a during finals, and of course, reacting to my grades. I have 6 exams in 6 days, and because our exam period is only 6 days long, they had to fit an extra one this week. That's 7 exams total. So now that you know what is awaiting us, the battle that is gonna come very, very soon, we're going into full exam mode. We are gonna turn into the powerhouse that we know we are. If you have your exams coming up, join me in this study journey. We will get through this together. And if you're returning to school in the fall, let this be motivation for you to get back into that grind and that hustle. Enough talking, let's get working. Update on the study session. So we finished studying blood, and you saw me looking at histology slides, and I know it probably looks the same to many of you. It's just purple and circles.
She looks like every other bitch.
But I promise you there is like certain things that you can tell the different types of blood cells. That is the first part of my study session. It was a pretty light task, and I wanted to start with something that was simple so that I could get that boost of confidence and motivation. So now that that is done, I'm gonna start with the heavy lifting for today, which is memorizing the heart and blood vessels. And I treat this as a game, so it's diagram work, it's labeling. The best thing that you can do while studying is trying to make it as enjoyable as possible. It'll give you motivation, and it'll give you these little boosts as you study. Let's get to it. Right now I'm just labeling pictures of models, and it's really, really hard. It's just a little bit upsetting because I was doing so well with the diagrams, and obviously it's not translating as well as I hoped on the models. So I'm just gonna power through it, and once I finish this, I'm gonna take a shower because I'm starting to feel I call it angst. I start getting very impatient, and I start moving around, fidgeting a lot. So that's like my explanation of angsty. Okay, I'm gonna continue working this, and then I will update you a little later on. And now for the taste test. Grab a little bit of everything. That's really good. Really good. So this is basically gonna be my lunch for the next several days, and that's how meal prepping goes. I think I just really needed to take a break from studying, and sometimes cooking does the job. So I'm gonna eat my dinner, watch Never Have I Ever, then shower, and then do a little more studying, and then we'll call it a night. Good morning, it's Tuesday, so my new video just went up on the channel. It is a productive and celebratory day in the life because, as you know, I finished my midterm exams, 10 midterm exams in 7 weeks. And here I am studying for another 6 final exams in 6 days. That's how pharmacy school is. Someone once said that Why do I feel like you're always studying for exams? And yeah, I'm always in exam mode. Today, I need to go through your genital anatomy. I need to go through a couple more physiology labs to prep for tomorrow's anatomy practical exam. Now, I feel all right. I feel like I'm making good progress. I'm covering everything that I want to cover. We're just gonna take it easy, but we're gonna keep up the pace, keep up the stamina. We're gonna start this exam season strong. So I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to get sidetracked and distracted, but I just got like a boost of energy. Like I feel so awake, so like focused. I don't know if it's maybe because it's my second dose of caffeine. Yes, I had a coffee this morning and now I'm on my boba. But I just thought it would be a good kind of thing to drink on while I study. But I'm gonna go through the urogenital system now. I have my little booklet. I'm gonna start labeling everything. I will show you the diagrams, of course. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for showing you the reproductive organs. With such a busy day, organization is key, and that is why I want to tell you about Identity, who has kindly sponsored today's video. Identity is a personal information organizer that puts your most visited sites into tiles. Simply clicking the tile will launch the website into a new tab. It's similar to bookmarks, but way more powerful because you can add additional information like login credentials, categories, notes, and so much more. As you probably know, I'm a big fan of to-do lists, so using the notes feature, I can add in my to-dos, but also add in due dates and even the tiles, so I get directed to exactly where I need to go. You can also add in your Google Calendar, as I have done, so that you will never miss a class or an appointment ever again. Identity works with every website, but I've really molded the organizer to help with my 3 priorities in life right now, which is schoolwork, YouTube, and just life in general. By visiting the category drop-down menu in the top left-hand corner, I can go straight to all the links needed for school, or I can use the search bar to access the sites that I need for all things content creation. Identity not only simplifies the internet, but also avoids distractions. My biggest pet peeve is when I have a million tabs open, so with Identity, I don't have that issue anymore. The organizer allows you to be intentional with the websites you're visiting to maximize productivity. So if you're looking to level up your online organization, check out Identity in the description box below. Thank you, Identity, and let's get on with the study day. As you can see, I am back home now. I finished eating dinner and I have one more physiology lab to go through and then we're done. And it is 8 o'clock right now. I want to take a shower first and then study it, but I know that once I take a shower and then once I'm like all relaxed, then I'm not gonna want to study. So I'm just gonna power through, get it done. It should take 30-45 minutes. So if I can just get it done, then I can wind down and relax and get my head straight for tomorrow. And yeah. So leukocytes in infection or in glomerulonephritis, we would see the immune system being activated, therefore sending the white blood cells, okay, therefore increasing white blood cells. Ketone, patients with uncontrolled diabetes mellitus experience accumulation of ketone bodies in their blood and urine due to insulin deficiency. We're done. 5 physiology labs, 4 anatomy labs. We studied it all. I'm gonna quickly shower because I want to sleep before 10 and there's 40 minutes left before 10. So I'm gonna quickly shower, get ready for bed, and then I will do a debrief, let you know my thoughts and what I'm feeling before going to bed about tomorrow's exam. For tomorrow, I feel okay. I have studied everything I need to study. I have given myself adequate time. I did not skip anything, nothing was rushed. All the information I need for tomorrow, I have it. The only thing left for me to do is to show the examiner that I've studied hard, that I know my content, and get it on paper. Now, that's obviously easier said than done because I have the worst test anxiety, which you will eventually see. If I can do that, then I know this exam will go all right. I just have to stay focused, stay calm. I want this exam to set me on a good foot for the rest of the week, and if I can do that, it'll be the best thing. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Now I found somebody, and you're my somebody. Moving slow, hot and cold, yes or no. Now you know you got me. Tell me.
Good morning. It's the day of the first exam. I slept really well last night, and I think it's because I kind of got everything off my chest last night, and I told you how I'm feeling, so I was just able to sleep soundly. I got ready this morning. I made my breakfast, which is granola cereal with soy milk and blueberries. So I'm gonna eat this while I review my notes last minute, and then we're gonna head over to the train, and the next time you see me will be at the School of Pharmacy.
Do I got you back? Let me know. Let it show or let it go.
I'm getting that weird feeling in my tummy, the anxiety, the adrenaline, all that. Okay. Take a deep breath, Nathan. You are worthy, you are capable, you are brilliant, you are hardworking. I will see you after this exam. Let's do it. Always with the bathroom updates, but I think it went pretty well. I was going through it very calmly, and I knew almost all of the questions. There was a couple histology slides that tripped me up, which I'm not surprised about because histology is tough. One of them was like a blood cell that I blanked out and forgot, and then another one was something that I just couldn't recognize, like it just wasn't coming to me. I promise you there is like certain things that you can tell the different types of blood cells. And there was a couple questions where I changed my answer last minute and it paid off. I just checked my notes and it was the right move to do that. And then there was one cadaver where I was so confused for the longest time. I literally did not know what it was. Like it literally just looked like a mass. Like something clicked at the very end and I think it could have been kidney, but it was like a weird orientation. Overall, pretty good. I'm happy with how this turned out, and I think we're starting on a good foot. I am so pleased with how the morning went. I couldn't have asked for a better result. Almost every single question I was able to answer confidently, and that doesn't happen very often, so I'm really proud of myself. And as much as I want to just sit here and enjoy the good work that I did, I need to start studying for my next exam, which is Monday, and that's anatomy theory. So I can identify structures, now I need to know how those structures work, the physiology behind it, and that is obviously harder than just being able to know what is what. For this anatomy theory, I've actually started using Anki cards, and I know it's very popular in the medical community, so I thought I would give it a try this semester. I'm gonna be going through my cards today. I need to go through heart and the respiratory system. So both are pretty thick chapters, but I've already went through them, so I'm gonna try to fly through it and just keep this good vibe going.
Do I got you back? Let me know. Let it show or let it go. Oh no, don't you worry, just take my hand. Can't be sorry if you take your chance. Close enough for you to let me in. Too many words in my life, only tears and bad goodbye.
Probably one of my favorite things to see. I am heading home now. I'm freezing, and I don't know, I think the AC just was really strong in the building, so I just need to get home and I want to take a hot shower, but the sun right now is also very, very nice. I finished the heart lecture. I didn't get to respiratory. Probably do maybe half of it tonight and then do the other rest tomorrow morning.
Got 100 million reasons why you're my ride or die. Too many highs, you and I. All the signs we can't deny.
I am done making my Anki cards. You can see my eyes are like really red because I'm super tired, but we powered through and we're done, and I just want to go to bed now. So good night, and I will see you tomorrow morning.
If you give me nothing, I ain't mad. I understand where it's from. Cause your last one broke you, but you can't compare me to her. I'm not like that.
Good morning. It is a new day, and I'll be honest with you, I was really disappointed with my progress yesterday. I just got too comfortable and I lost the energy, I lost the drive, and that's what happens when you get comfortable. So today we're gonna change that. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling energized. We are gonna kill today. I'm gonna go through 3 chapters: respiration, blood, and blood vessels. We're gonna do it.
Your past, past, I'm here and now. Oh no, don't you worry, just take my hand. Can't be sorry if you take your chance. Close enough for you to let me.
If anyone's wondering what I'm doing, I'm very much an auditory learner, so like hearing the information helps me remember it or helps me understand it rather than just reading it, because I know when you read things it tends to just go through one ear and out the other, but when you teach it, I'm like switching up the words, I'm making it sound more conversational, which allows my brain to process it better. I hope that makes sense. I've always done that since I was like young, and it just helps me get the content into my head.
Too many words in my life, only tears and bad goodbyes. Got 100 million reasons why you're my ride or die. Too many highs, you and I, all the signs we can't deny. Got 100 million reasons why you're my ride or die.
I absolutely blitzed through that. And I'm not like finished completely, but I did finish making my Anki cards, and when I make my Anki cards, I really like try to digest the material, so it's like I have a good understanding of it, and then later tonight I'm gonna actually do the cards and just really ingrain it into memory. But that took only like 40 minutes, which I am so pleased about. I'm going to now probably review another lecture because tonight I am meeting up with a friend to go over some like concepts that we're unsure about. The worst thing is like going into a session that you haven't prepared for, so you don't have any questions to ask and nothing to discuss. So I'm gonna go through that now. Then I'm going to head back home, make dinner, and then head over to the study session. I'm walking home now, and before I get back, I need to make a pit stop because I need to get some donuts, or like they're called Timbits in Canada, but like they're donut holes. I don't know if anyone outside of Canada knows what they are, but I'm gonna pick some up for the study session because I feel like having snacks is just like quintessential for a study session. So I'm gonna go grab that right now, probably like a box of 20 because I'm feeling kind of hungry and I'm feeling like I could use some for tomorrow. Secured. Okay, so I want to show you what these are. I think they're called donut holes in like other countries, but in Canada we just call them Timbits. So this is what they are. They're just little bite-sized donut balls, and they were out of flavor, so it kind of flopped. Like they just had chocolate and birthday cake. The birthday cake is so good. These are gonna be a great study snack. Hi. So I actually was about to sleep, and then I realized I forgot to update you guys on how my night went. So I finished studying with my friend, and then I finished up blood. And even though I only did 2 chapters rather than 3 chapters I wanted to, I couldn't be like more happy. I was productive, I was efficient, I didn't get distracted, and if I was productive and I got through 2 chapters, then I got through 2 chapters, and there's nothing else I really could have done. Like I did everything in my power to get as much done. So that's what I kind of realized today, that I should stop looking at my study sessions in terms of quantity. So how many hours did I study or how many slides did I get through, but quality. So at the end of it, do I actually know the content, or was I trying to just rush through it and get as much done? And I can like confidently say that I know respiration and blood to the point, like to the T. Like I am so comfortable and confident with it, and I feel like that is what's gonna help me do well on the exam, and that's how learning should be. Good lesson for me today. But yeah, that was my Thursday. It's crazy that there's only 3 more days until exams begin. It's gonna be crazy, but that's a later issue. I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Welcome to another day of studying. I had the craziest like dream. I wouldn't even say it's a dream, more of a nightmare actually. So my nightmare was basically I was writing an exam, and then on the very last question, all my answers vanished. And this happened 4 times. So I literally wrote the exam 4 times, and the exam vanished 4 times, which I mean I had to do it again and again. I am not claiming any of that negative energy. So on that note, let's get started with our day.
Sometimes it can get rough when you've had enough. I'll be your Don Corleone.
I'm looking at my schedule and we're doing all right, but we could be doing better. I need to finish up blood vessels, which I'm almost done. Digestive system is a thick one, so that'll probably take me until dinner. And then I have to get started on urinary. That'll put me at half a chapter behind schedule, which is good. I've come to the conclusion that maintaining perfect schedule is near impossible, at least for me. We are so close. After Monday, I never have to think about anatomy again. Never, ever. I'm done.
When you're feeling down, feeling low, you'll never be alone. Not when you're right, you need. Oh, I won't see no you and me. Every time the things get bad, promise I won't turn my back, even if it takes some time.
I am the biggest fan of using whiteboards. I think it's great to be able to, especially for diagrams, drawing it all out and just letting your thought process run and make those connections. You can see it in a whole picture kind of idea. And yeah, I love doing it. My hands get black, but it's so worth it. Heading home now.
Girl, you need to know life means sometimes that we fight. At least we're sitting side by side.
I have my coffee. We have made it to the weekend and things are not looking the best in terms of the scheduling. So once I got home, I left campus at around 7, got home at 7:30. I didn't really study after that, so I still have a little bit of digestive to finish up this morning, and therefore I did not meet my goal yesterday. Seems like I don't meet my goals any day. It's fine, we move. So today I'm gonna finish up digestive, go through urinary, and go through reproduction. I have to do this. Like, I know I said yesterday I had to get to urinary, but this time, like, I have to, because it is Saturday, my exam is on Monday, and then I have back-to-back exams all throughout the week. So I really just need to get this done by Sunday to give myself one full day to study for Tuesday's exam, which we will not worry about that until Monday. And I haven't even like told you about it because all I've been studying is for anatomy. Rightfully so. Anatomy is the hardest class I have this semester. The passing grade for anatomy is accumulation of all exams. So other coursework, assignments, papers, all those stuff, they don't really count towards my passing grade. So that's why it's so critical for me to do well on my exams. So that makes it a little more stressful because I don't have assignments and like extra marks to go into the category. That's why I am putting all my eggs in this one basket. I'll tell you everything about my other exams when I start studying for them next week, which will be the actual finals vlog where my exams begin. Please, 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 I need you guys to keep me to it. I need to get through everything. Guess he finished lunch in 15 minutes and is now ready to do more studying. This guy.
When you're feeling like giving up, when you're running low on love, I'll be the shoulder that you're leaning on.
I don't have time. I have to skip the reproduction. I'll do a quick review of it Sunday night or Monday morning, but I need to get to the last 3 chapters. I'm just gonna jump to fluids. These 3 chapters, fluids, nutrition, and pregnancy, these are 3 new topics. We've never been tested on them, so I need to make sure I have them down because they're gonna definitely show up a lot on the exams. I'm just gonna try to do damage control. I'm not so well prepared in certain chapters. I'm gonna try to make up for it in other chapters, and that is my game plan right now.
And when it feels different, then things are missing, then you're on your worst.
After some feel-good music and a nice refreshing shower, it's time to get back in the game. It's 9 o'clock. I wanna get this done by 10:30. We're gonna finish fluids tonight. If that is the last thing we do, we're gonna finish it. So 60 to 80% of filtered potassium is absorbed in the proximal convoluted tubule, and another 20% is absorbed in the cortical, in the ascending nephron. We're finally done. I want to sleep so badly. My eyes are so tired. They're strained. My voice, like I feel like I might be losing my voice, which is not good. My last 2 brain cells, that's how I felt. At such a late time, my brain is not even at its optimal, so it took me a lot longer to get through this chapter than what it would normally take if I was at my prime. But it's fine, we got through it. I'm gonna go to sleep because tomorrow I'm waking up at 5. I just want to make sure that I have the full day and I don't waste this last day opportunity to study everything that I can for Monday. But I will see you tomorrow morning at 5. Good night.
I don't want it any other which way. When it gets rough, I promise I'll...
This is crazy. Look how foggy it is. I can't see anything. I'm not gonna talk too much because we already know the assignment. Basically finish everything for anatomy. Finish the last 3 chapters. That is nutrition, pregnancy, and reproduction. That's the assignment. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. As if that's really little. I'm just gonna stop talking and get to work.
Oh, my heart beats every time you look at me, even when it gets real bad. Never gonna turn.
63 Anki cards. We got this. We can do this. We're gonna finish this before lunch. Just about to hit easy on the last Anki card for this chapter. Congratulations, you have finished this deck for now. I'm finished this deck for the year and for my life because I won't be looking at this ever again. It feels so good to finish nutrition. So now that that is done, I'm gonna actually get some nutrition into my body and make lunch because I'm hungry. Like my stomach was growling as I was doing it, but we only have 2 more chapters to do, so it's looking good. I just quickly whipped this up. It is fried udon with meatballs, spinach, and kimchi.
Belly button soreness, decreased hair loss during pregnancy, decreased hair loss during pregnancy, spider veins, and skin tags. Decreased hair loss during pregnancy, spider veins, and skin tags.
Tell me you study science without telling me you study science. Only a STEM student will be using whiteboard markers and doing diagrams and processes. We are done pregnancy. I honestly feel like an OBGYN, but I probably just scratched the surface. A lot of the knowledge was actually really hard for me to like understand and to remember just because it's all new knowledge. All these terms, I know my female friends and my female classmates, like they pick up this knowledge so easily because like they kind of know everything already. But I guess like I like know the male reproductive system really well. Like it's just everyone has their own, I guess, natural incoming knowledge, I guess you could say. But my throat is killing me because I talk when I study. Like I need to say it out loud and I hear myself. That's how I like retain the information, understand it. I'm like losing my voice with like every single chapter, and I know like in a couple days it's gonna be like gone. So let's hope it doesn't because this happens quite a bit actually. Anyways, I'm going to just take a slight break and then we're gonna circle back to reproduction because remember we skipped that. Now we have extra time and we can do it. We're so close. We're almost there.
Even if it takes some time, never gonna leave you behind. Girl, you need to know it's life means sometimes that we fight.
We're done. Oh my goodness. I wanted to say those words for so long. This past hour was absolutely brutal. I wanted to call it quits and just say, it's fine, I'll just skip it or we'll do it tomorrow. Non-negotiable. I had to finish the chapter before I went to bed. So now that all 10 chapters of anatomy are done, that just leaves me to review tomorrow morning. I will be waking up quite early, maybe like 4 o'clock. So I need to sleep now because that'll give me 4 hours of sleep. That's the crazy life of a student. I'm gonna go to bed and end this week before finals vlog, but I will be filming my finals week, 6 exams in 6 days, starting tomorrow with anatomy, and it's gonna be wild, but I can't wait to bring you guys along with me. So make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the video, because followed me up until this point, it only makes sense for you to continue and see how these exams treat me. I'm gonna really go to bed because I need to wake up in 4 hours, but I will see you tomorrow. Let's give them hell. Good night.